part of Gray Gray's Getting to Know You series, I am pleased to be speaking with Xiaoyi Peng. Good morning, Xiaoyi. Nice to talk to you today. Xiaoyi started with Gray back in 2022 as a senior consultant in our Sage Intacct, our VAR group. And so we wanted to talk to you a little bit about your journey. And maybe let's get started. And why did you choose a firm like Gray as your next destination employer? What stuck out with you?
Um, so I joined the firm early 2022, and from day one, I've had the opportunity to take on meaningful work that challenges me and helps me grow. I was promoted to manager in early 2025, and I'm proud to serve as a senior manager at the firm. Before this, I was with Briggs& Meyer, where I started my career as a bookkeeper. Early on, I was exposed to many good opportunities to learn and contribute beyond my original role. So as I took on more responsibilities, um, from payroll to the CFO services. One of the things I want to highlight is in the previous firm, I had the opportunity to implement Intacct, which really sparked the interest in system and process improvement. So, since joining the firm, continued to build on that foundation and been very fortunate to work alongside many great team members and mentors, and to take on projects that have allowed me to grow both technically as and also as a leader. The pace of my career growth here has been very exciting, and I'm very grateful for the trust and support that made it possible.
And I love that. And you've definitely have grown and thrived since you've been with the firm, and also being a resource and a mentor too. So let's talk a little bit about that. So you're fully remote. We're in Canton, Massachusetts. Um, and so what is that like for you balancing being fully remote, being able to manage a team, but also grow into that manager role? Like, what does that look like?
Yeah, I think everything is very intentional, and it has to be very intentional for being a remote in order for it to be a great experience, right? We need
Hmm.
to create that connection, that community feeling, even though we're not at the physical office. Um, we need people to always feel like they're part of the team, and we have so many opportunities to collaborate and stay engaged, from attending events like the Sage Future Conference, which just happened a couple weeks ago in Atlanta, where we're able to connect in person with colleagues, to even meet our clients.
Right.
We also had the opportunity to participate the firm event like the State of Firm, summer outings, right? And on a weekly
It's coming
basis.
up soon.
Yeah, very exciting to be there. We also have weekly team huddles.
Okay.
We host monthly lunch and learn, just everybody get together to present topics, to learn from each other. There's also very thoughtful gestures of appreciation that just remind us how valued we are, no matter where we're located. And the effort the firm has put into bringing people together, that really makes a difference. It helps create a culture where remote employee can thrive, can contribute, and feel connected.
So important. And I love that you say that, because, that's important to us, here in Massachusetts too, is to ensure that all of our employees feel connected, especially culturally too. And I know, like, as we mentioned, you'll be coming up for our State of the Firm in July. We're really excited. And our 80th anniversary event as well too. You are a mom. And so tell me a little bit about Gray and how you've been able to, fit in that work-life balance, with work and being a mom. And what does that look like in, the landscape in 2025?
Yeah, we welcomed our little one in late 2022, which brought so much joy, but also like challenges, right?
Right.
We adjust to this new chapter. Becoming a working mom has been a big transition. Things are still changing as they grow, right? And I'm so grateful for how supportive the firm has been. Gray has really made it easier for me to navigate this balance between my career and then my personal life. The flexibility when I need it, to like the environment where it genuinely just values both professional growth and the family time. I felt
Mhm.
supported every step of the way. The support that has allowed me to continue grow in my career while being present for my daughter, for my family, and I'm truly
Right.
thankful for that.
Um, that's that's wonderful, and it's so important because you know, we talk about being a family first firm, and I think being intentional, and it's not just words. So, actually, you know, putting meaning behind it and, kind of standing behind those words saying that, yes, your family is first. It should always be first. And if you can strike a balance, however that is, logging on later, logging on a little bit earlier, as long, the work gets done, which we know it does. So that's great. Tell me a little bit about some of the clients that you work on and, kind of establishing relationships with them. And what does that look like, especially in that remote environment? You can't always be at every client, but what does that look like?
Yeah, I'm a firm believer in the work we do every day. One of the
Hmm.
things I value the most is the opportunity to partner with just a variety of interesting companies at different stages of growth. I've had clients from the Bitcoin industry, I've had clients from the diocese industries and the faith-based organization. And
Right.
like by the end of the day, it's just incredible people to work with and their leadership mindset, their forward thinking vision to kind of like bring their organization together to, transform their technology to in order for them to gain more insight in their operation on a daily basis to navigate through the growth and build efficiencies. And it's very lucky for us to play a small part in their success. And what
Hmm.
energized me is seeing the clients they um, gain like building the relationship with our team and providing the consulting service that they value forward. And knowing that our work helps them move forward and in some cases make history is what makes this role so meaningful and fun to be every day.
Think too, some people maybe describing a little bit on the implementation side. We're not just a company that, we implement the software and then, thank you. We're with them kind of every step of the way, maybe holding their hand a little bit, in the beginning stages, and then, we're a resource to them, like a continuous resource to them. Could you maybe speak a little bit to that as well too?
So Gregor and Gray, the VAR team not only, like you said, provide the implementation service from begin with the sales kickoff cycle, right, and to the implementing the environment, provide the training to the client. After the system is being handed over to the client, we still hold their hand for the initial 60 to 90 days till they fully feel comfortable to take the training wheels off. But instead of walk away, we were walking in front of them and then walking along next to them just to support to help them support them when they need it.
I love that. Thank you. And I think that's a great explanation too, is, you're with them every step of the way. Um, I think in closing, I just wanted to say thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure talking to you today. And as part of getting to know you, I'm excited that we got to know Xiaoyi a little bit more today. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Rita. It's very honored to be here.
Bye.